a weekly review live stream. It looks like I am here by myself, but in fact, that's not correct. Ollie, can you speak?
I speak woof. Woof in sort of multiple senses. Yes, this is called we really do have ADHD because Ollie decided to do meal prep with an hour to go before the stream, knowing what time the stream was and making a conscious decision to do that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
we practice, we try and practice what we preach, but mostly we do the things that we commiserate others about doing also. Um, so yeah, I am here actually. Uh,
Welcome, actually. I was finishing my text.
I'm Dad. Um, I love a weekly review. Actually, hang on. I wanna read that thing that I wrote about the weekly review as our definition here, and then I will
Oh, okay.
elaborate because it's very quick. If I can find it quickly
Oh, I can put the link I
enough.
made in the description.
Beautiful. So, so the basic idea of a weekly review is bringing the various aspects of our task management system into our awareness to ensure we can easily engage with it in order to get work done the rest of the time. So, what does that mean? What does it look like with examples? That means like calendar. That means task lists, project lists, and any and everything else that means that uh, that you can know what is going on. Knowing what is going on, and not fearing that something is about to leap out of the shadows and eat you, is a very is one of the things that can help promote uh, not only lower stress, but accomplishing literally anything. Um, and Brittany and I do our own beautiful, unique versions of it, and invite you to come along. How was that, Brittany? I felt really proud
That
of
that
that one.
was that was good. Um, I also realized I could add, I made a calendar that people can follow for the weekly review and put it in their calendars. And I was very proud of
Yes.
it. And then I just realized I could put it in the description. Um,
Huzzah! Because we have occasionally been doing bonus ones, and so we would love
yeah.
everybody to be able to
But
access where and when those are.
also like sharing an in perpetuity, like recurring event is harder than you'd think.
Yes.
Um, so yeah. Um, Also, it occurred to me while you were talking that it would be fun to do a live stream about the weekly review.
Okay, yes, please. Ollie like you this idea. Uh, mm. Osier is such a mood.
So we're capturing that. Uh,
Are you capturing it? Because I have tongues in my
no,
hand, dude.
no, I'm adding the link to the calendar to the
Oh, okay.
description for the video, which I just
I
did.
I will capture it. Yes. See, this
Oh,
is it happening in real time, folks. Live
yeah, this
stream
is this is our
about
systems
our.
and whatnot.
I would love that. I feel like we would have very minimal prep for that. You know?
Maybe we make an outline, but kind of doing that already.
Well,
Like
yeah.
elements of a neurodivergent weekly review. I feel like top of the list is really hammering in the mantra um of any review is better than no review.
Yeah. Totally.
Like
Totally
the
agree.
the things where people finish all the things, I believe that they exist. I do not believe they're the majority. I think people start to do a weekly review, realize they can't do all the things, and give up.
Yep. Yep. And so we are the people who are put on this planet to
To know
fix
how
that.
powerful it is to not finish a weekly review, but start it.
Yes. All right.
Now I
Set
have
timer
added it
20
to the
minutes.
correct one. What?
I'm telling the S lady to assist me, and now it has.
Beautiful.
Zayhab. I have decided for myself personally that all AI have they, their, them pronouns. I don't even know that I've ever heard anyone else say that those are pronouns that anyone uses, but they just sound computery to me. And so I'm sick and tired of either referring to Gemini as he, she, or it, and now Gemini is they, their, them, as is the S lady.
The nice thing about our current AIs is they'll all identify however you tell them to.
I know, but that makes me uncomfortable. Like as as a low-key self-identifying trans person, you are the gender identity I tell you you are. Whoa, buddy. I yeah.
Oh no. And the metaphor that immediately came to my mind is one from a fiction, but it was like specifically because you have the power to tell someone to do something and they have to listen is the reason you shouldn't exercise it.
Yes, which is like a whole bunch of my magnum opus fan fiction and a whole thing, collaborative thing.
We have not declared our intentions. We went down an ADHD rabbit hole, which I have been noticing happening to me more often.
Indeed. I am also the kind of person who, even if I was less rabbit hole-y, the second that an ADHD person around me does that, I'm like, ooh, yes, please. I would like to jump on that ride with you. Without even being aware of it, honestly.
What?
Without even being aware of it, honestly. It's like, woohoo, oh, here we are.
Yeah. For reals.
All right.
So I am in the position, I'll go first because you already told me yours is shruggy emoji. But possibly verbally processing yours might be helpful. I'm in the position where I woke up early and managed to not get on the elliptical, which does not make me very happy. I know that there is so much more to do and that lately my reviews take a lot of time to make not very much progress, which I am sharing out loud makes me very disinclined to want to set goals because I know there's more than I can do. And that is a real feeling that is unfortunate.
Yep. I know that feeling so well. At this point, my brain just assumes that there's like, sometimes when I say numbers like this, I'm speaking hyperbolically. I am not currently speaking hyperbolically. When I say 900% more than I can actually do, like in the sense of like higher.
And I mean like more than I could do. Yeah, that feels about right. But also that it's more than I could do today in the weekly review, not just more than I can do in my life.
That too, both of those. Yeah. Actually, I think an intention has floated to my surface. If you're ready for it.
What? Yeah.
That was a very interesting metaphor. Floated to my surface. Anyway, project. I need to cut what needs to be cut. I need to add what needs to be added. I need to stare at it and feel existential despair for a little while and then move on. So prune, add, existential despair, profit.
I think I need to do like a high level work project review, but also update like the day-to-day life ones. So in addition to my calendar review that I try to do every time, I'm going to try to not go past this week because there's a lot of my life and scheduling that is out of control. And I have already captured it the best I can. When things change, I will have to update the calendar. Which
so you need to have that calendar as squeaky as humanly possible at this time with the information you currently have.
I think I will waste a lot of time trying to tweak it without adequate information. I think it's literally dangerous for me to do.
No, I was literally just thinking, Watson, it will fundamentally dangerous to theorize without data.
It is. It will suck up the rest of the review and not gain me much.
Not avail you.
So I will look at this week. I
If
will
Ollie
update.
can speak like Sherlock, OG Sherlock Holmes or Aragorn, they will always elect to do so. We know this. This is a fact.
Yeah. So I will update family projects because they've done things like picked a daycare and a schedule and
Where is my
starting
miraculous
next week.
knitting?
Yeah. So when are you going to be on camera?
I am on now.
Oh, hi.
I did a dramatic entrance, but clearly you didn't notice it, which is fine. But just a heads up, I just did a dramatic entrance, and I'm gonna turn on my twinkle lights.
But I guess I could see the stream. I don't know. Yeah, you do have to tell me because I had a different document open.
No, that's fair. I was waiting. It was like 25 seconds before you said when you going to be on camera. That I did the entrance and I hadn't listened. I hadn't heard an organic opening for me to tell you in that 25
Okay.
seconds.
And that's about what our delay is. And what I had in the background was not Zoom of the active app; it was the stream. And so I was
Indeed.
watching myself talk, which I love.
You should not ever do that at all. I am putting socks on, which make me happy. I would like to say a thing. I don't think it's a skywalk. I think it's a genuine, like, serious thing. But it seems trivial, which is I put up some beautiful fairy lights in my office that make me very happy. I have not had an opportunity to enjoy them very much, and now I have to take them down. And they're made of like pure copper, like you can see the copper. And copper, as we all know, is a metal which is quite easy to embrittle. And so, long story short, I have to take down my pretty fairy lights, and I'm terrified that I'm just going to break them. And they are not the most expensive things in the world, but replacing them would not be a smart move at this time. So I'm feeling a lot of sad, angry, afraid about that. I am going to pull up our journal document, although I will
I
take
just texted you a collab thing. I'm sorry. So we're kind of reviewy, I guess. I think I'm gonna. I'm torn, Ollie. Do I show? Hi, buddy. Do I show the here's what a weekly review should look like PDF or our active list? I have noticed that please give Mama her glasses back. That when I don't have our list up, I don't update it and then I forget what I'm working on.
I just opened our document, so I would like to say that we should do that.
Let's do our document. Anyways, those are my intentions. If you have intentions, we would love to hear them.
Yep.
Sure, go lose my inhaler, kid.
All right.
Anything else I want to text?
Since we only have one right now. Oh, wow. I just got like a wave of panic that clutched my chest because of D&D prep, because I have a ton of ideas that are going to be very cool, and I have no idea when I'm going to actually work on them, because in theory, I was working on them during my morning cardio, which I think I'm getting closer to a system that actually works for producing, not producing, but like organizing the content that I've created. Okay, so the sacred timeline. I'm gonna check the sacred timeline. We did that. Huzzah.
What are you whining about, buddy?
We're gonna do that. Realize that I really want my screen a lot closer to my face, my eyeballs. I don't know why I'm so southern today, but it's kind of working for me.
Got some Force Awakens music going.
I would love a Lindsay Ellis style video essay about what happened to those films. They started strong and then they
oh.
Go ahead, Lindsay, tell us.
Disney didn't let them finish a script and kept their schedule instead of finishing a script
Ah,
first. I mean, I'm sure that there are plenty of other also true
factors.
answers,
Yeah.
but like when you don't have a finished script, there's not
Yep.
a lot you can do.
Although I did recently learn that The Emperor's New Groove, which is a movie I have a lot of affection for and enjoy quite a lot, also didn't have a script. But there's a difference between, okay, we are an improv group, or like
Yeah,
we are an improv group and we're doing that, and we are a theatrical company and someone removed our ability to have a book.
good morning,
or like
Shivy.
or like we are a musical act versus we are an a cappella group, right? An a cappella group is not going to be hamstrung by the removal of their backup band.
I inadequate planning, like
Yes. Yep.
if your plan is solid, these are the things we need. This is how you like cultivate good improv. That's fine. But
Good morning, Shivy. Also, we are very glad that you're here.
so I'm going to review this week's calendar. I'm sure not going to look at any other one.
Um, I am going to attempt to do a project. I would love to hear Shivy's intentions, and also Shivy, I promise you, I am going to get back to your messages. They are very important to me. And yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I have been so very sea cucumber. I cannot explain it to
Mm-hmm.
you. Although I did when I was, because somebody who's a neurodiverse person who is swamped with really important tasks is of course going to find themselves on squishmallow.ca looking at the squishmallows that they wish that they owned, um while laying in bed, especially in the time when they should have already been up and doing exercise, which would have really benefited their mental health. um that's
What?
a nermer. That is a small human making a nerm sound. Yeah.
You don't have shoes on.
I care not for your paltry garments, adult, grown up.
He's sitting
Serve
there
me.
playing with the pedal of my bicycle desk.
Amazing. I did not give myself a sticker for the
What? I'm right
kitchen
here.
reset, but I will once the timer goes off.
I have to turn you up. What?
Uh, I will give myself a sticker chart sticker when I go back downstairs to check on the oven.
Jack,
Me, me, me. Me,
you climbing
me.
up here will not aid either of us.
That is a fuzzy human.
Okay. I'm going to go deliver a child inside.
Mm-hmm. And I am going to attempt to engage with projects. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. I love, I'm sure all of you can't relate to this whatsoever, but um this thing where you look at the thing that is big and scary and your brain goes, so I'm gonna just be tired or be sad or want a snack really badly, and it's like, oh my dude, like, no, don't do this to me. I I need to focus. I need to be able to focus on this to make it better. It's like, no. We're just gonna nope out. We're just gonna big nope out, and make it so much harder for you to actually deal with this thing. Yeah, we love that. We love that for us. Um, and it's bad. Okay, but I'm gonna engage with it anyway. We're gonna process the inbox. We need to do that first. Yes, we do. Okay, we're gonna update the document. This is how it goes. We did the thing. Yeah, project review, but we're gonna do inbox first. But before that, We're gonna do, oh darn. Before that, we're gonna do write that down before you forget. Okay. All right, that's captured. I mean, this is part of the name of the game, where you think of things and you do something about them and you capture them. But when you're in the process of trying to, it's so annoying. Okay. I'm gonna turn this to landscape, even though it makes my stand angry. You're gonna just totally, yeah, you're gonna totally bork it on me, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can see you coming a mile off. Okay, we can actually see it now because we're an old man. Um, okay, captured that one. Next one. Okay.
That was a great reflection of the past week and a half or so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My daily task list today.
No, 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 no. No, we're going inside now.
It's possible that Eric is saying no to something, but I'm not sure. It's instructions unclear. Please
Oh,
repeat.
he probably grabbed a green tomato.
Uh,
Maybe if I move them, it'll take him a while to figure out where they are. With all my free time for moving plants and digging up more earth.
mm-hmm. I love my brain. I genuinely do right now. um, I've got random idea for fan fiction. Reminder to put a reminder in the right place in the sacred timeline for to do my PT in the morning. Um, really deep thing for therapy. Get my handwriting turned into a font. Can I tell you how little likelihood there is that I will do the handwriting to a font thing in the next 3 years? And yet it occurred to me, and I was like, this is kind of neat. And so I wrote it down because that's what I do. Ooh, I just noticed that someone posted a daily task list. Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't me, even though that was the last thing I said I was going to go do.
It was not you.
All right. Back to my calendar. Oh, I haven't looked at the thing. Should be starting with breakfast and task list. Nice. And yeah, love hearing what you have to declare. You know how I'm normally like really normally I'm really into like doing lots of emails.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's
a
like a major
that's
thing for you.
on my list of turn-ons is emails. Um I am at the point right now where I'm like, I want to coach people and make content and spend time with my kid and not do anything else. And I really need this to be how it is.
Yep.
And I don't know how to make that a thing. And I feel like I'm better at making that kind of a thing than most people are. Oh, Shibi loves the new sustenance chat in our ADHD Guild server.
Hey, I'm so glad. That's great.
Oh, would like a little more clarification on what should be spoiler tagged.
Okay.
Some of the spoiler tags I've seen in there since you haven't been in the channel have been overly cautious, in my opinion.
Okay. That's fair.
Because I feel like Shivi, if somebody doesn't want to see food, like if somebody wants to overtag, like that's not a problem. I don't care, so I'm not going to correct it.
But you don't have to follow that.
But it's in its own channel specifically. Like I think Ollie's intention was primarily around specific eating disorder behaviors.
Yes, it's like as a result of my
because
eating
having it a
disorder,
separate channel
I have
protects
been X.
people who don't want exposure to food at all, right?
Yes.
Or
do we have
mostly.
audio issues? Because you just seem to completely talk over me.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna make a statement now. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's like as a result of my eating disorder, I have done X thing, which is asterisk, more or less, objectively unhealthy or problematic. Right? Like but it's contextual, right? Because like, you know, yeah, I don't want to say any examples, but like there are like behavior is not inherently toxic or problematic. It's all context.
Are you glorifying
right?
behavior? Because that's what we had for our drug use.
Yeah. I mean,
policy.
glorifying behavior too, but like even if you're sitting there going, I recognize this is not great. I'm just sharing it so that I can sort of I need to verbalize. But yeah, it's like glorifying, absolutely not. And B, even if you recognize that it is unhealthy, still seeing someone else talk about specifically struggle eating disorder behaviors may trigger someone else.
Yeah.
So, does that answer the question? If it doesn't, that's totally fine. And I think what I would do in that case is probably like message you about it so it can get more fine detail on that. Because in theory, I could be more explicit
and we
message,
could
but I don't want to put it on the
to the pinned post. We can't add to the description, I don't think. Because no, that one wasn't the one that was too long. It was the other one that was too long. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I think the posting everything about food with the tag is not necessary.
Yeah, because it's literally the food channel. It's about unhealthy eating disorder behaviors.
Yeah, I agree with you,
symptoms.
Shivi. Sorry, Ollie. I agree with you, Shivi, that yes, I saw some stuff that was overly cautious, which is always fine.
Yep.
To be overly cautious, better safe than sorry, but
it is not something we expect everybody else to emulate.
Right. Yeah. It's hard to have the person who is more informed not be good to come up with the policies, but not able to monitor them. So
yeah.
at the moment. Yeah. Do, 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 do. I'm listening to Star Wars pirate music in the best way.
Good. I am very stoked to watch Andor, by the way. I'm very stoked to watch it because you recommended, and also, like, well, every single other Star Wars friend I have obviously
Yeah.
recommended
As
it.
long as you know it's a different genre. That's what people who are not prepared need to
Oh,
know.
no, that's fair. See, I'm coming from the recent MCU content, so that is not a problem for me. Like we went from like, okay, bog standard Marvel, this is how it is, to what is the Eternals? Actually,
Yeah,
no,
if you're
seriously,
expecting,
what is the Eternals?
because I think that was my dad's issue. He went in expecting
Yeah,
action adventure, and it was people having a board meeting, and you just need to be prepared for that.
the mental shift. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
but the whole actually writing a script, they got that nailed. There's
Nice.
two shows that have that nailed out of the Star Wars shows, and they're both done probably. So, okay. Yay, should be good. Okay. I'm looking at my calendar for this week.
All right, I need to go off for a minute because I am done with that capturing stuff, and now I need to go check the oven. But I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, and then I think okay. Um okay. Okay, don't get distracted looking at all of the things my mom has signed up for. Um Oh, okay. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this week. Okay, there's one thing I should plan. And then I think I'm going to move on to, I think I want to do a brain dump. I think that's what I need to do. Feeling a little clogged up in my head. So mind sweep feels like the right call. Guess I don't have a choice. I just got a stupid privacy update. I'm like, hmm. I don't see anything to customize in here. Okay. Moving on with my day. It's annoying. I hate those. I'm like, what AI are you selling this information to? Oh, it's time to go. All right. I'm going to put in the thing that I'm doing, a mind sweep. And then I will go for a break.
Hi.
Hi.
I have returned. I am using the wired headphones, and oh wow, I don't like that.
Because you
Nope.
feel stuck.
No, because I feel like there isn't the transparency. Ollie lives and dies on the transparency. Stand by.
Gotcha. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
My
go to
sensory
my break.
issues are through the roof right now.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to break.
Okay, bye. Now it's just you and me. And for some reason, saying that makes me want to watch Clue, the movie Clue. Which honestly, even though they are so different, Clue and Knives Out kind of gave me, like, they were giving each other a little bit, which is weird. They are sort of in the same genre, but only in the strictest sense. Technically. My food on the left-hand side of my keyboard is not working. Let me pivot. But I do love eating with chopsticks. Mm. 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 Take thy with food supplements, Ollie. Take thy supplements. It's getting low on the water. Hmm. I'm looking at Brittany's document and I'm wondering what TB means because I'm pretty sure it does not mean tuberculosis, which is good. I don't know if Shibi's on the stream still, but I'll never forget that time when you were talking to me about like a water system for yourself, and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be $450 or like some astronomical amount monthly or something, and I was like, you know what I literally just bought is this $12 thing from Amazon, and it solved both our problems, and it was just beautiful. That was one of my favorite things. It was great. We decided we were going to do inbox first. Inbox, I actually typically um better off doing it on my handheld device is what I will do. Okay, let's see how. Actually, I think I would like to do something I've done in the past. I should bring back. Notebook. Where is my notebook? It is very small. Where is my smallest notebook? Is there not one? Did I finish it? I think I did. I'm not why I in French today. Let us look for another notebook. Is that it? No. Wait, you are small. What are you doing here? Are you a quote book? You are a quote book. You have not been used since 2019.
I thought I might be a little late, but I should know by now. There's never time to eat on a break
Bonjour.
and finish anything. So if I finished eating, therefore I am late. And I'm doing a mind sweep. Okay. I still am feeling really overloaded by project stuff. I did in our GTD way. Can you actually hear me?
I can hear you. I'm distracted. What's up?
Okay. Shivy asked what's for lunch, by the way.
Oh, salmon. Salmon for a change. And salmon and
Shivy
chicken.
moved from water jugs to an under the sink water filter that lasts for 3 years.
Oh, well done. Well done. We love that, Chibi. Excellent.
Yeah. Good call.
Fantastic.
Okay. My spouse, until last night, did not realize that his birthday's this weekend.
Oh.
So I was like, so what do you want to do? Because that's the last date I'm willing to plan at this moment. And I want to make sure I don't miss it. I was like, okay, this is my day. He's like, I need to think about it. I was like, that's fair. I just want you to know that I love you and I'm glad you were born and to celebrate in whatever way you would like.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm doing a mind sweep. And I just feel like there's something. Okay, the thing I want to tell my GTD buddy is that I had the realization because I'd added a tag that was like sort of like extra information, like, oh, I could do this with Jack awake. No, he definitely has to be asleep for this, like refilling vitamins.
Right.
Or like definitely has to be awake, or just like Jack can be there and it doesn't hinder this process. And then I was thinking about, and this mostly matters for the Jack part, like separating my garden tasks by front yard versus backyard, because going in and out costs a lot of time when you're doing it with a toddler.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I think I need to add that tag. And then I had a moment where he was like asleep and I was like, oh, I've used this tag asleep. I have not made a perspective that is easily accessible for me to get it when I'm in a rush. So that is one of the things I need to do. I worked on a little bit yesterday, but I also ended up just cleaning out one of the tags that I had a bunch of old nonsense in it.
We like removing nonsense. I mean, in this context. In the rest of our lives, we like to add nonsense. For preference. Also, have you heard the phrase, I committed to the bit so hard you'd think I'd married it?
No.
That's a thing. It also feels like a Kelly thing that she just doesn't know about yet.
Yeah, it could
be. One of my clients and I have decided that we're going to refer to our spouses as the bit.
Oh.
And this makes me very happy.
Okay, I need other vitamins.
Has anyone seen the bit? What are you talking about? Oh, he's in the kitchen. What? Yes, Jonathan is the bit. I committed so hard to the bit, I married him. Okay. This will not surprise any of my in my head. It's D&D, so any of my players, they will not be surprised by this sentence that I just spoke. I am looking for a new notebook in my notebooks collection. And hey, Brittany, are you ready to hear an amazing thing that just happened in real time in my life?
What?
I put a perfectly usable notebook in the giveaway box.
What?
I know. Unheard of. Impossible. And yet. Here we are. Because I realized I wanted my smallest notebook, and my smallest notebook got filled up at some point. So I need another one. And I also need to write down that I need more small notebooks, because this one is it's close to small enough, but not quite. And apparently my brain, well, we already excuse me, knew this. Need notebooks backup. Let's see the size that I want. Closest ruler in my office is the self-healing sheet. Let's say 6 by 5. Okay, we have written that down. We have a small notebook now. We're going to set up small notebook, and wow, we're an hour into this review, and it feels like I haven't reviewed it all. There isn't. Oh, this doesn't have a ribbon. This isn't a ribbon. There's no ribbon in this. Brittany.
I don't know what's happening right now, but there's a lot of words.
That sums up our friendship quite well in both directions, one feels.
There's a lot of words happening right now.
That's a lot of words. Okay. A lot of the journals that I have, like the leather bound style, have a ribbon that mark your place. This one does not, and that is unacceptable. I'm gonna have to accept it as a reality of the fact that it has happened to me, but I will not let it stand.
Okay.
Oh, I need Musegit. Musegit. Rah.
Oh, also, I did start a meal subscription service because
you are practicing what you preach.
Ouch.
Oh, computer volume down.
Oh, right.
Computer volume down. Computer volume down. 1 through 3 tries.
I can't hold on to a thought long enough to write it down. This is a very constipated mind sweep.
I am so sorry. I have experienced that of late.
Okay.
I'm on like a massive Coldplay Fall Out Boy Imagine Dragons kick. Like this like trifecta of bands is just all my brain wants. Heavy on the Imagine Dragons. I would love to know how
You're a
they came up
strange and
with that.
magnificent human. Also, I'm trying to remember the thing from the last tangent before the last tangent.
Shush, yep.
Thank you. Also, there's people talking in the house. So I got it double.
Yeah.
What the hell was I going to update? I've just got the word update.
Oh God.
Okay. PT. I can't help but feel like how much better would this have gone if I'd exercised this morning? And I don't have a good reason why I didn't.
Sorry, a good reason why you didn't do what?
Exercise this morning. Oh, right. I just said it out loud and then I realized it. I started a new client last night.
Oh, Brittany. Don't do that.
So I have,
Don't earn
for
money.
people who don't know, I have no willpower to speak of the day after. And my brain is a little Swiss cheesy, which explains a lot of things. Oh, fasting.
All right.
Um, Okay. I should be headed out for a walk.
You mean a break or like a hike?
Heading out for a walk are the words.
Oh, sorry. I thought Brittany was saying that. I'm like, what?
No, Shivy said it.
Okay. Enjoy your walk.
That probably already happened. Yeah. By the time I get around to seeing it, I'm with you. Okay.
I'm not sure I've ever written that. I'm not sure I've ever had the opportunity to write notebooks on a like to buy list.
What?
Ooh. Okay, hang on a sec. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Today I am definitely um today because it's my first Tuesday off, really off. Because last Tuesday wasn't the vibe. Um um because I think that is stunning. Oh, that is stunning. Yeah. So wow, that's very distracting.
Okay, I have a break. So
Okay.
I will be back.
I need to find out what the dimensions are. Yeah, that's not exactly right. That's fine. That is stunning, though. All right.
Okay. Hi, how's it going?
Um, it could be much worse. I'm struggling with the concept that allowing myself to exist and not be tremendously efficient is a good thing, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Don't like. Okay.
I was like, oh, I should put that on my break list. Got to the break list. Do not know what it was.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm going to do with this mine today. I'm adding something to our agenda. Okay. Actually, that is a possible 2-minute task worth exploring. Set timer for 2 minutes. Hmm. um hmm.
mm.
Okay. $78. Okay. Hmm. It really sounds like my offspring is being tortured in the next room,
But it's joy.
but I can tell from the tone of the adults in the room that he's laughing, but they sound the same. Like I remember thinking, it's really hard to tell is that child's upset. Or I'm like, oh no, when it's your child, you'll know. No, nobody can
Yes.
tell what sound my child is making if it is happy or sad. It is extreme, and you cannot tell without looking at his face.
Interesting. Morgan, I think, had a phase like that. No, River did. Yeah, River had a phase like that around that age, where it was like,
Yeah.
okay, you good. What? Okay, no, you're not good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely having some GTD problems where it's like, yeah, I haven't felt like my deck is clear enough to look at a list to see what else needs to happen. Like, I'm not done with the things that I said I was already going to do. And so I don't feel like I can look at the list to see other things to do yet. But I am at least trying to make the list more accessible. Okay. I know more things to capture will come up, but I think I have to move into actually looking at them because my brain is just so scattery that I'll make the thing accessible so I can try to capture the thoughts as quick as I can. But I do need to update the minimum viable about this project. I will set a timer because it is a serious potential rabbit hole that will not do me any good. Set timer for 5 minutes because I need to make sure I'm not missing something. But projects. Okay, that's the thing I got to finish this week.
Okay, so we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do some inbox sprints.
Ooh, that sounds probably
Yeah.
sexier than it is, but
So we're gonna set a 10-minute timer. We're gonna try and get the food out of my throat. And one of these things is easier than the other. And then we're going to see how many inbox items can I process in 10 minutes. Because sometimes the way it works is the number on the inbox does not reflect the true number of things I processed because I might capture things as I process them. So, yes, we are going to do that. We're going to set the, wow, there is some unhappiness taking place downstairs. Some loud unhappiness, which is the only flavor in this house. Loud unhappy, which, you know, I respect. I respect that. I'm also a loud unhappy person, as a rule. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait. I just realized what I just did was not what I need to do. Hang on. Oh, oh, you are a sexy iPhone. Well, you are a sexy iPhone. Yes. Oh, you're so sexy. When I take your case off, I see how sexy you are. Okay.
Capturing.
Ah!
Hmm. Okay, got a little distracted adding other stuff, so I restarted the 5-minute timer. Okay, because I didn't actually look at the project very hard yet. I just saw the first one and was like, oh, right. You know, turns out when you have a deadline of this weekend, just because the time you arranged to do it in co-working has ended, you still have to keep going, even if it's not done, like when it's not done. which apparently was not in my head.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna do the sprint now, but I'm gonna close the iPad because seeing it update on the other device is gonna be bad. So 3, 2,
Okay.
1. That's audible.
What is
Off
audible?
to a strong start there, Ollie. Okay. Okay, figuring out the school clothes thing. I love K-pop. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is not gonna break me any records right now. My own records. Let's be clear. Okay. Okay. We are
I'm also going to.
all right. So oh, that's less than ideal. All right, I'm turning off the timer because my youngest child has requested a nap. So I will be going to attend to that.
Okay.
All right. Since it's going to be a minute, I will leave the Zoom and come back. So
Okay.
thank you, and I'll be back.
Bye. Hopefully they will text me if I can't hear them because yeah. I'm realizing how much I need to do today and I'm not keen on it. Um Oh, apparently you're not able to sync with my calendar. That's kind of important in the middle of the calendar review. Rude. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. That's good. I move on from this one. Basically added a bunch of stuff to today because it hasn't been happening and it's time to get it off my brain and I'm over it now. I don't know if that means it will happen today, but at least looked at it. This will all need updating. We are now into the time to update this project every week. Review every week. So now, oh, I didn't run the thing. I'm going to go run the thing. Um, oh, I did close that window perhaps prematurely. Hi. I just logged in. You accepted my login. And now you're telling me to create an account? I'm so confused. I won't do it. Okay, there we go. Now on to the next one. Okay, so childcare list. This one has moved rather rapidly this week. I'm pretty sure it's, oh, right, I'm supposed to go to break. No matter why, it's nobody here. If you're watching it later and I ruined your timer, I apologize. So yeah, I'm gonna run off to break and I will be back. Nope, button. Yeah, helps. I think in looking at my list today, I've decided laundry's not going to happen. It's a nice idea that ain't going to happen today. I need simpler lists with fewer things on them because my overload amount has been narrow, to put it mildly. It does not take very much. Oh, Ollie sends their apologies, but when they went to go put the child down for a nap, they got really sleepy. So they're just going to give in to the nap. All right. I can look at child care project. And the other one. Okay. Update. Okay. Now, where's the child care one? Okay, we did do that. Oh, I should probably update the grandparent calendar. Okay. Okay. So it's 15th. So he starts. Um, custom. Okay, and then a thing that needs to happen probably next week at the weekly review, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, is put daycare holiday dates in grandparent calendar. Okay. For Monday. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then this is another project to handle, which is did you create a new one? There's like a blank spot. There we go. Which is date. Okay, back out to the week view. You did not. So there it is. Um, okay. Okay. Hmm. My mom actual travel dates. Should probably check in on people's. I don't think that's what was on there, but it did come up organically after childcare. So I mean, it's still related. I look at that as a win. I think right now that is not the best place to keep that action. But I'm gonna mark it as reviewed. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, wait, that's weird. Why do I have two? I need to clean up my some of my tags. I somehow ended up with an at walk and a walk. Like, really? I have moved on to the next project and not marked it. Garden of Eden. Okay. Okay, I think. No, probably is 15 minutes, but. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one definitely needs to be updated. Okay. All right, I think I know where to pick up when I come back. So I'm going to go to a break. Might be my last one. We'll see. Bye. Okay. Got some things ready to go. For my walk after this. My goal is kind of just to head out and go when I finish with the stream. Because I realized I have a lot of stuff to do this week and not a lot of time to do it. So I think, okay. So in order to do this one correctly, I think what I need to do is open up the conversations I had with ChatGPT and turn them all into actions because they didn't happen last night. So, but in order to decide if that's worthwhile to do, I think I need to look up something else. Oh, right. I was going to make weekly tasks for this week. Wow, that thing felt really urgent last time, but in light of what I was actually able to do last week, which was not very much. Well, that thing didn't happen. Okay. Oh, excuse me. As my husband says, my dainty sneezes. Okay, that is probably the next thing I need to put into my system. Yeah, like in order to put all of the things in for gardening in an actionable way, I feel like it would take like 20 minutes. And it's and it would take 2 hours to do it. And that is a high percentage of that amount of time. But also I don't know that I have 2 hours. Oh. Okay. I did those things. This week is virtual care. Oh, I was doing last week wrong. Cool. Oh, well. Okay. Is that right? I think I did those. No, I don't. Okay. You know what? Next review is probably fine. I don't know what that question means. So not very helpful. Wow, did I do this? Hate those. Let's look in my email. I think that's probably what I was supposed to do. Right. I hate seeing on my calendar I have two conflicting appointments at the same time, and I know it, but I don't know which one to cancel yet. They're both big enough organizations. It's not like, oh, I could just text somebody and be like, so I'm not really sure about this. Okay. You know what? I don't think I'm going to. This is all old. I will try to find the quick tasks to put in under my garden project. And it doesn't feel like the best use of my time. Oh, I was in the middle of making weekly goals too. I'm all over the place today. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a really good idea. I'm going to get out the timer for the garden I haven't set up yet and leave it out for my child to play with on purpose. So he will get bored of it and stop playing with the one that's already set up until I get around to setting that one up. Here's the hope. That's my plan. Because I was like, oh, I got to set up the timer. Oh, that feels like such a waste when I know he's just going to play with it again anyway. Okay, back to the thing. Okay. That's been done. Okay. Yeah, some of these way need to be broken down more. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was a reason these weren't or happening. It's because they really need to be broken down more. Need Okay. Now let's, okay. And then change to. Okay. Mm. Waiting on ChatGPT to apparently give me an image so I know what it looks like so I can do the thing. While I'm waiting on that, I look for... Okay. Um, okay. Are you loading? What's happening? Why are the buttons not listening to me? I'm not trying to do this. I don't know what makes you think I am trying to do that. Rude. Okay. I just did all the things. You can't tell me the username and password are incorrect. Rude. Just thought this would be slightly easier to do on my computer. I can do it real quick. Yeah, that's the one. Hmm. Go. Man, I really want to update that other project. Hmm. Hmm. I on my leg. I did do those. And what is the name of my program? Okay, there's one more thing on the calendar. Hmm. Okay. I don't see a way for me to keep that appointment. I don't see a way for me to cancel it in time. Maybe I need to look up what their cancellation policy is again. Okay. Okay, I can do this Thursday. Actually, just have to do it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know you're mad at me. You're really mad at me because I tried to write Thursday in. Why would you be mad at me for writing Thursday? The program, not like a person. Time's my appointment. Sorry. You are due. Okay. Let's see. Mm. All right, I think that's it. I think that's all I can stand. All right. Again, get ready. One last thing. Did I remove a toolbar? Why does this look so naked? It does feel naked though. All right. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. Now. All right. Thank you so much for joining. I think I'm ready to get out of here and go for a walk. Thanks for joining. I hope you got some good stuff done. I know I did. I always wish I could have done more, but I got through the minimum projects so that I feel clearer, which is the main goal that we're looking for. All right. Thank you for being here. I will see you here next time. Bye.